Listen, I have a startling statistic for you. Did you know that 50% of women all over the world give up on their dreams? 50%. That's over half of the world's female population has given up on their dreams and they're not satisfied with their current lives. What? Yes. When I read that, I was just like, it was staggering to me. I just shared this I'm just finishing up the first day of our Meant for More Masterclass, and I shared that with them. And I just wanted to come on and share with you and share a little bit of what we talked about. The fact that, 50% of women are not satisfied with their life. They've given up. And what I shared in the Meant for More Masterclass is that we find ourselves in three categories. Either we've pushed the dream away, we've pushed that dream for more away, or we're passive in our pursuit for more, or we're purposeful in our pursuit for more. And the only thing I shared, the only thing that's standing in between you and the more that you desire is your belief. That's all. It's your belief. It's your belief. Because guess what? It is your design, it is your natural design, your God given design to move in expansion, in expression, and enjoyment. More is your birthright, right? We are ever in expansion. We're always growing or seeking to grow. If you're not growing, God is trying to grow you up. You might be resisting it, but growth that's what you were designed to do, expansion and expression, expressing the divine flowing through you, and then enjoyment. That is who we are. And these things run co-concurrently. It's how we're designed. But when we don't experience that expansion, that expression, that enjoyment, when we don't allow that natural flow of our design, you know what we experience? We experience exhaustion, the depletion of our energy. We experience suppression. We feel blocked. We feel stuck, and we experience discontentment. We're not truly satisfied. And we will go hard to try to figure out the cause of that. Why? Because we're designed to grow. So when you are not in alignment with who you really are, still at the core of who you are is saying, okay, well, let's figure this out, because this is not who you are. You are not this stuck person. You are not this unhappy person. You are not this discontented person. You are not this person that's constantly blocked and can't move forward. That's not who you were created to be. That's not. So there's going to be that pull, that push to get you to become your most highest self. So we do all the things. We do all the things, right? And they're not necessarily destructive. They're actually, can be some good in that, and it brings some much needed change. But when you're busy doing, here's what I want you to understand. When you're busy doing things to achieve more, you'll always come up short. You'll always come up short. You might have some immediate relief. You might have some short-term gains, but eventually you will adapt to the level of what you've achieved, and you'll become dissatisfied again, because we're designed to want more expansion, right? So it's not about doing. The life is in the spirit. The essence of who you are is spirit. We're spiritual beings. The life, the power of God, the living, the breathing, the external, internal, eternal spirit, where there are no limitations and no lack and no shortage and no scarcity. Like, that's not a thing. And that spirit, the invisible, the intangible, that essence, that is who you are. It's at the core, it's at your center. All the life, all the love, all the light is already at home within you. Yes, yes, it's true. It's true. As sure as my name is what it is today, it's true. Okay? The divine is inside of you. Everyone has that. Every human being. And that divine is always for expansion, fuller expression, and enjoyment. And the more that you desire, that's where it finds its origin, living inside of you, wanting expansion, wanting to be expressed, wanting to play and to enjoy. That same power that creates the worlds lives inside of you. How do you think we have this beautiful playground? Expansion. It's an expression of God's beauty for us to enjoy, and God enjoys it. Yeah, and that's the cycle. That's the circle. The divine is perpetually flowing through all things, right? In inanimate objects. I heard this, Thomas Troward said this, in inanimate objects, the divine is expressed as atomic energy. In an animal, God expresses himself as instinct. In human beings, what? Thought, thought, thought. Mhm. And your manifestation, Troward says that your manifestation of God will correspond with your habitual thought of God. What? Let me say that again. Your manifestation of God, what you experience, what you express, what you bring into being is going to correspond with your habits of thought. What you think, you become what you believe. Yeah. So, what you're seeking is never going to be met with doing a whole lot of external things. It starts in here. It's an inner journey. It's an inner journey. So, go back to that 50% of women, right, who have pushed their dream away or they're very passive in it. The way to break through that is to change what you believe, your thoughts about yourself and what you're capable of and what you are capable of doing and what other people have allowed you to do, and to look at all of those beliefs that are down in there that you might not even be aware of, but they're there, and they're the ones that are calling the shots, what you're thinking, what you're believing. That's why the dream has been pushed away. That's why you kind of, nah, I can't. That's why. That's why. But the good news is that's not who you are. The essence of who you are, spirit. Spirit. That's who you are. Love, light, life, abundance, joy, peace, power. That's who you are. So you have to go inward. And the more that you seek, the more, meaning more, like the abundance that you want, the more, the prosperity, the more that desire for more, to do more, to be more, to have more. That is only going to be attained by going inward and then lifting your thoughts to align with higher thoughts, with the divine thoughts, with God's thoughts of infinite power and possibility and abundance and joy and love and life, all of that, lifting yourself up, lifting your head above the enemies of doubt and fear and lack and scarcity. That's how you do it. That's how you move from pushback and passive into purposeful pursuit of that dream that was given to you for a reason.